You have reached a specific point in your career and financial life. You require a vehicle that reflects this achievement. You need a machine that transforms mundane errands into premium experiences and turns family road trips into comfortable memories. However, the decision to purchase a luxury 3-row SUV is a significant financial commitment. Prices in this segment frequently exceed $80,000, with upper trim models surpassing $120,000. Before you sign a lease or finance agreement, you must analyze the data. This is not a compilation of manufacturer advertisements or press release highlights. This is a comprehensive, data-driven compilation on the best luxury 3-row SUVs of 2025. We have aggregated thousands of miles of real-world driving feedback, analyzed reliability reports, and measured interior dimensions to the inch. We will identify which vehicles offer genuine mechanical excellence and which rely solely on badge prestige. We will cover the most praised engineering feats and the most common mechanical failures. We will help you distinguish between a smart investment and a depreciating liability. If you are in the market for a vehicle that carries 6 or more passengers in absolute comfort, this video serves as your definitive buyer's guide. Let's get into the analysis. Why people want these vehicles. The primary appeal of the luxury 3-row SUV lies in its ability to combine high-capacity passenger transport with executive-level comfort and mechanical capability. Buyers in this segment are not simply purchasing transportation. They are purchasing utility wrapped in refinement. The market demand revolves around spatial flexibility, NVH isolation, and towing capability. These SUVs serve as the modern successor to the minivan, but without the social stigma attached to that category. Most models offer the choice between a second-row bench or captain's chairs. The bench setup accommodates 7 or 8 passengers, while captain's chairs offer seating for 6 or 7 and make third-row access easier. Families often prefer captain's chairs because they separate siblings during long drives and simplify movement toward the rear. Cargo volume also dictates practicality. Families typically need at least 15 cubic feet of space behind the third row to carry a stroller and groceries at the same time. That is why vehicles such as the Cadillac Escalade ESV and the Jeep Grand Wagoneer L emphasize expanded rear storage. Another defining trait of luxury SUVs is NVH isolation, often referred to as the vault effect. Luxury is defined by what you do not hear. Many premium models use laminated acoustic glass to block wind noise and rely on active noise cancellation systems that detect low-frequency engine drone and counter it with opposing sound frequencies through the speakers. The end result is a cabin where conversation between the first and third rows remains possible at highway speeds without raising voices. Towing capability is another important expectation. Body-on-frame vehicles like the Escalade and Navigator typically tow between 7,500 and 8,500 pounds, while unibody SUVs such as the BMW X7 or Audi Q7 tow between 5,000 and 7,500 pounds. Self-leveling suspension systems complement towing performance by adjusting the ride height automatically to maintain stability and proper headlight aim. As one owner said during an interview, "I want something that makes my everyday errands feel premium." That statement captures the philosophy behind this segment, shielding the driver from the stress of the outside world. The most common frustrations. While marketing highlights glamour and comfort, owner logs reveal frustrations concerning vehicle size, adult comfort in the third row, and electronic reliability. One of the biggest limitations is the garage fit problem. American garages have not grown in size even as SUVs have expanded. A standard 2-car garage door measures 16 feet in width. A Jeep Grand Wagoneer stretches over 7 feet across, including mirrors, leaving less than 2 feet of clearance when placing 2 large SUVs side by side. The length becomes a bigger challenge with models like the Escalade ESV, which reaches 227 inches. Many suburban garages measure between 220 and 230 inches front to back, forcing some owners to remove shelves or abandon indoor parking entirely. The next major complaint is third-row comfort. Not all third rows can accommodate adults. Unibody crossovers such as the Audi Q7 or Volvo XC90 often offer less than 30 inches of legroom, resulting in a knees-up, cramped seating position more fitting for children. Accessing the third row can also be troublesome. Tilting and sliding second-row seats often require two hands, and if a child seat is installed with the latch system, many models cannot move forward at all, blocking access entirely. Technology and reliability concerns further complicate ownership. As vehicles become more advanced, software issues become frequent. Infotainment systems sometimes freeze or require multiple taps just to activate simple features like heated seats. Air suspension components, while delivering unmatched comfort, are also prone to failure. Replacing an air strut on certain Mercedes-Benz or Land Rover models can surpass $2,000 per corner after warranty. Consumer Reports data shows that full-size luxury SUVs, due to their complex electronics and power-operated features, generally score lower in reliability than sedans from the same brands. These issues are not necessarily deal-breakers, but they highlight the importance of understanding that a $100,000 purchase should not become a source of stress or recurring dealer visits. Who's buying what? Market research reveals that buyers fall into three distinct categories: the value maximizer, the brand loyalist, and the function seeker. Each profile approaches the buying process differently. The value maximizer aims to secure the maximum number of features while minimizing cost. This buyer often compares high-trim mainstream vehicles like the Kia Telluride SX Prestige with entry-level luxury models such as the Acura MDX or Mazda CX-90. Their focus lies on ownership cost, fuel economy, standard safety features, and warranty coverage. They gravitate toward models like the Mazda CX-90 Turbo S, Acura MDX Type S, and Genesis GV80. The brand loyalist focuses on status and heritage. They prioritize curb appeal and dealership experience over detailed specifications. Monthly payments and badge prestige weigh heavily in their decision. Vehicles such as the Cadillac Escalade, Mercedes-Benz GLS 580, and Range Rover LWB strongly appeal to them due to their iconic styling and elevated brand value. The function seeker prioritizes usability and practicality. This buyer measures third-row dimensions, checks USB port availability, evaluates towing capacity, and inspects roof rail strength. They return home only after evaluating whether the SUV can handle real-world tasks such as car seat installation or towing recreational equipment. Their go-to choices typically include the Jeep Grand Wagoneer L, GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate, and Lexus TX 500h. As the narrator summarizes, the loyalist asks about the sound system brand. The function seeker asks about payload capacity. Identify which one you are before entering the showroom. 1. Cadillac Escalade. Cadillac Escalade owners consistently describe the vehicle as the definitive king of the road. It delivers unmatched road presence, features advanced Super Cruise hands-free driving technology, and dazzles with a massive 38-inch curved OLED display. Magnetic Ride Control smooths out bumps despite the body-on-frame design. However, its huge footprint makes city driving stressful, theft rates are high in metropolitan areas, and V8 fuel economy remains low at about 14 to 16 miles per gallon. 2. BMW X7. BMW X7 owners view it as the driver's SUV. Its B58 inline-six engine is often considered one of the most reliable and refined engines in production. Handling beats all American competitors, while the iDrive 8.5 infotainment system operates smoothly. The drawbacks include tight third-row space and high maintenance costs once out of warranty. Run-flat tires also create a harsher ride. 3. Mazda CX-90. Mazda CX-90 owners consider it the smart alternative. It delivers a BMW-like longitudinal inline-six and rear-biased setup for far less money. The interior, especially in top trims, rivals premium brands. But the transmission can feel jerky at low speeds, the cabin is smaller than full-size American rivals, and the badge lacks prestige. 4. Lexus TX. The Lexus TX is often seen as the logical choice. Designed specifically for North America, it solves the third-row space problem and promises class-leading reliability. Hybrid efficiency is impressive with combined fuel economy above 27 miles per gallon. However, the styling is conservative, Driving dynamics feel numb compared to the BMW X7, and the cabin lacks the dramatic appeal of an Escalade. 5. Jeep Grand Wagoneer. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer is praised as a private jet on wheels. Its walnut wood trim, metal detailing, and Macintosh audio system exceed expectations. Passenger screens add further luxury. On the downside, reliability concerns persist, depreciation is steep, and the new Hurricane Inline-6, though powerful, remains unproven long-term. 6. Mercedes-Benz GLS. Mercedes-Benz GLS owners celebrate it as the S-Class of SUVs. The air suspension system is exceptionally comfortable, the third row works for adults, and the global prestige of the brand is significant. But owners often complain about the complexity of the MBUX infotainment system and recurring electrical issues. What to look for? The decision begins with understanding chassis architecture and powertrain options. Body-on-frame models such as the Escalade, Navigator, and Grand Wagoneer offer superior durability, higher towing capacity above 8,000 pounds, and better off-road strength. Their disadvantages include higher floors that make loading harder, truck-like handling, and lower fuel efficiency. Unibody vehicles like the BMW X7, Mercedes GLS, Audi Q7, Volvo XC90, and Lexus TX provide lower floors for easier entry, better handling, improved safety through optimized crumple zones, and better fuel economy. They trade off some towing strength and ruggedness. Powertrain choice also matters. V8 engines, now fading from the industry, still offer unmatched torque and sound, especially on trims like the Escalade V or BMW X7 M60i. Turbocharged six-cylinder engines have become the new standard, offering balanced performance and efficiency. Mild hybrid systems smooth out stop-start behavior. Hybrids and plug-in hybrids such as the Volvo XC90 Recharge and Lexus TX 500h offer excellent fuel savings for city driving, with PHEVs allowing short electric-only trips for daily errands. Seating configuration forms the final consideration. Choosing between captain's chairs and a bench depends on usage. Captain's chairs allow easier third-row access and remain ideal when child seats are installed. A bench seat works better for families that rarely use the third row and occasionally need room for 5 adults plus luggage. As the narrator advises, if you won't tow more than 5,000 pounds, a unibody SUV is objectively the better choice for daily driving. Our smart buy. The Mazda CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus provides the best all-around value, delivering nearly the complete BMW X7 driving experience at a far lower price. The inline-6 engine is refined, the Nappa leather interior is impressive, and handling is engaging. The compromise is that the Mazda badge lacks luxury prestige, and the infotainment relies on a dial rather than touch controls while driving. The BMW X7 xDrive 40i ranks highest for tech and prestige. It remains the benchmark for driving feel, with its bulletproof B58 engine and luxurious air suspension that creates a floating sensation. Options, however, become expensive quickly, and the third row feels smaller than those in American SUVs. The Lexus TX 500h Sport Performance stands out for long-term ownership. It solves the long-standing Lexus issue of limited third-row space by offering a practical layout paired with reliable hybrid power. Fuel economy is strong, and resale value remains high. The trade-off is conservative styling and a coarse engine note during heavy acceleration. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer L provides the best third-row comfort. Even tall adults fit comfortably, and its luggage capacity behind the third row leads the class. Reliability concerns and low fuel efficiency remain challenges, and the vehicle size makes it tricky to park. The Cadillac Escalade Sport Platinum continues as the king of road presence. Super Cruise sets the bar for hands-free driving, and the 38-inch screen impresses visually. However, it drives like the truck it is, and its high theft rate must be considered. Luxury SUVs ultimately reflect lifestyle choices. The best option depends on your daily routine, garage dimensions, and maintenance tolerance. For driving enthusiasts, German brands like BMW offer the ideal experience. For those who prioritize size and technological presence, American brands such as Cadillac and Jeep stand out. For buyers seeking peace of mind, low maintenance, and strong resale value, Japanese brands like Lexus and Mazda deliver consistent satisfaction. With this breakdown, the goal is to make a complex decision more manageable. We hope this breakdown provided clarity in a crowded market. Investing $80,000 to $100,000 requires due diligence, and now you have the framework to make a smart decision. If you learned something from this analysis, please hit the like button. It helps us fund more independent reviews. Subscribe for more real-world buyer guides. And most importantly, drop a comment below. Which of these 5 makes your shortlist and why? Hit like if you found this analysis helpful, and subscribe for more real-world car reviews, buyer guides, and seasonal driving tips. Until next time, stay safe and drive smart.